Have you ever wondered what truly makes a relationship last? Today, we're diving deep into the foundations of lasting love. Relationships are the core of our human experience, but they don't always come with a handbook. We're going to change that. Over the next few minutes, we'll explore the 3 pillars that support every healthy partnership. First, let's talk about the lifeblood of any connection: honest, open communication. It's not just about talking. It's about listening to understand rather than listening to respond. Active listening means being fully present, putting away the phone, and truly validating your partner's perspective. This creates a safe space where both people feel seen, heard, and valued for who they are. Deep communication requires validation. This doesn't mean you always agree, but it means you seek to understand their truth. When we validate, we say, "Your feelings make sense to me." This simple phrase can dissolve walls of defensiveness. To practice this, focus on I statements instead of you statements. Say, "I feel hurt," rather than "you always hurt me." This small shift takes the focus off blame and puts it on expressing your authentic inner experience. Once that foundation of communication is set, we can begin to build the second pillar: unwavering trust. Trust isn't built overnight. It's the consistency of small actions over time that creates a sense of safety. Being reliable means showing up when you say you will and following through on your promises. But trust also requires vulnerability, the courage to show your true self even when it feels risky. Trust also means respecting boundaries. Clear boundaries are not walls to keep people out. They are doors of respect. They define where you end and your partner begins, creating a safe framework for mutual respect to thrive. If trust is broken, remember that it can be rebuilt. It requires absolute transparency, accountability, and time. It's a slow process of consistent, honest choices that eventually lights the way forward again. Finally, we reach the third pillar: shared growth and emotional intelligence. High EQ allows you to navigate conflicts with empathy rather than ego, seeing your partner as a teammate. When you grow together, your relationship becomes a catalyst for your individual and collective evolution. Growth also requires self-regulation, the ability to pause and calm your own nervous system before reacting. Taking ownership of your own emotional state prevents projected anger and keeps the connection safe. In any difficult moment, we have a choice. We can choose to be right, or we can choose to be connected. Choose empathy. This choice isn't a sign of weakness. It is the ultimate expression of relationship strength and maturity. But let's be real. No relationship is without conflict. The secret isn't avoiding it. It's how you handle it. Fighting fair means focusing on the issue, not the person. Use I statements to express your needs. Successful couples are masters at repair attempts, small gestures or jokes that de-escalate tension. If things get too heated, it's okay to take a break. Come back when you can speak from a place of love. Beware of the 4 horsemen of conflict: criticism, contempt, defensiveness, and stonewalling. Recognizing these negative patterns is the first step to actively replacing them with healthy responses. The antidote to stonewalling is physiological self-soothing. Take 20 minutes to calm down before returning. Coming back with a cooled nervous system allows you to collaborate rather than clash. Now, let's move to something lighter, but equally vital: cultivating deep intimacy and connection. Understanding your partner's love language is like having a map to their heart. Do they value words or actions? Quality time isn't just being in the same room. It's about being present, focused, and engaged with each other. Never underestimate the power of small gestures. They are the micro moments that build a big life. In daily life, we make bids for connection, small requests for attention, humor, or affection. Notice them. Turning towards these bids, instead of turning away, is the secret to long-term emotional satisfaction. Think of your relationship as an emotional bank account. Every positive interaction is a deposit of trust and love. Keep your balance high so that when conflicts occur, you have plenty of emotional reserves to draw from. A healthy relationship also needs a destination. What kind of life are you building together? Discussing your values, your dreams, and your long-term goals ensures you're rowing in the same direction. Be the person who cheers the loudest for your partner's individual dreams. Their success is your shared joy. Life will change and you will both change. The goal is to evolve in a way that brings you closer together. Finally, let's talk about maintenance. How do you keep the spark alive in the day-to-day? Create rituals. A morning coffee, a nightly check-in, or even a weekly date night that's non-negotiable. Strive for the magic ratio, 5 positive interactions for every 1 negative interaction during a conflict. Expressing gratitude daily changes the atmosphere of your relationship from one of lack to one of abundance. Building a lasting love is a journey, not a destination. It takes work, but it's the most rewarding work you'll ever do. Thank you for joining this relationship masterclass. Start small, stay consistent, and watch your love grow. Remember that every small step you take makes a difference. See you in the next one.